Hello everybody, this is Olena Spicer and I'm going to do another process video in my 7x10 mixed media journal here. The other night, this week, I couldn't really sleep, so I thought I just couldn't fall asleep, and I wanted to try an idea for this spread, so I came out and just pulled some things. I had a cup of hot chocolate. This is just the face cream that I'm using right now, and then these photos were not taken that night, but I just kind of thought they would match the spread, so I'm going to go ahead and work on that today. I bought another glue because I saw someone else using this glue, clear glue, just Elmer's, but I'm a little worried to use it because of warping. I'm worried that the pages will warp. If you have experience with that glue, please let me know how it worked for you, if it warped your pages or not. So maybe I'll try it in the future, but I'm still a little bit worried of trying it. And this is just a magazine page. I was just looking for some kind of night-like background, since it was at night when I was coming up with this idea and I just couldn't sleep, but I couldn't find like a night sky or anything like that, so I just thought I would use this one, which is just a dark background to stand in for a night sky. Yeah, I think sometimes my job can be stressful and I just wake up and think about a lot of things and then can't fall back asleep. But so it was Thursday to Friday night, so it did make for a little bit of a hard day at work on Friday, being so tired, but now it's the weekend and I can relax, so I'm happy about that. Just going to layer my pieces. This paper had a telescope on it, so that's why I decided to use this one, and also it's a darker background paper. I think this is Primor Marketing from an older scrapbooking, like 6x6 scrapbooking pad. I do all kinds of documenting, so junk journals, but also I dabble in like Project Life and a lot of other projects associated with that, so where it's just photos, mostly photos and words type of documenting. As I was talking about it in my last video, I just haven't found really my own style where I can include everything. I feel like projects in the style of Project Life or just pocket documenting, they're really great for showcasing your photos, but then there's not too much opportunity for words, and what I mean by that, like longer journaling. So they don't very easily lend themselves to that. So I kind of feel like if I want to document using photos, that would be great, but if I want to document using, longer words, also ephemera, even though you can put it in the pockets, I don't always like how it looks. I have these sequins. I have the sequins mix from a while back. Might have bought it at Hobby Lobby or Michael's or something like that, and it has stars in it, so I thought, since this is related to the night sky, I might add some stars, or not night sky, nighttime. And I am just going to use the tape, packing tape, to adhere them, so I'm just sprinkling them. Some of them are sticking together, so I'm going through and separating them. Just a few little stars here on the top, as I kind of decided how I'm going to lay everything out and a little bit ahead of time. And again, there's quite a bit of static, so you can just never be like, this is exactly where I want them to be. You just kind of have to be open to the possibility that they are going to move. And also they like stick up, so I'm trying to also flatten them before I stick the tape. I'm gonna use another piece for the ones on the bottom. But again, this tape is such a quick, easy way, instead of using something like Mod Podge or something like that. And this is just like the cheapest tape, packing tape that I can find. That's the kind I usually buy, and it works. It's pretty clear. It does, well, depending. If you want your work to look like really impeccable, this might not be the right one to use, because it does create some creases, but it does not bother me. I'm okay with that. So I have this, and then go ahead and attach this label. And again, I just ripped up the packaging. It's kind of interesting to see what products you're using and how you switch them later. I kind of go back and forth between like generic stuff like this that you can buy in Walmart, and other times I treat myself to something nicer. But this one does its job as far as just the moisturizer goes. It moisturizes pretty well for me. Right, so let's put this one, and gonna cover up this R by placing it somewhere around here. So again, this is just a mix of different things from my recent junk that I saved. And then I think I will put the hot cocoa label right here. How is your weekend going? Are you doing some journaling or crafting or arting this weekend? I hope you have time for that. It's such a nice hobby to have, I think. And again, as we saw during COVID time, it was for us journalers and artists. It was never boring to stay home. It was just an opportunity to make even more art. Those of us who had that possibility, I realized not everyone had. Some people had to work quite long hours depending on the jobs that everyone had. But yeah, I'm just always thankful for this hobby. I can never say that I am bored staying at home. I always welcome the possibility to stay at home. So maybe I will add, these are some crystals that I bought one day. We have a little pop-up shop here in my town once in a while, where they bring different crystals each time, so you never really know what you will get, but it's fun to go. So maybe I'll use the double-sided tape for this, and instead of just printing photos on photo paper, I really like the look of Instax photos for junk journals, but I use both Instax and regular photos as well. By regular, I mean printed on paper. I have another Instax printer, the white, I think it's called white, but the photos that I've been printing recently, I thought they would look better with this vertical, smaller Instax. Okay, so let's see which way. I probably want to lean it this way a little bit. And then we'll have this one facing a different way for more interest. Yeah, so Christelle, if you're watching this video, Christelle, hello. I made a comment on my last video when I asked a question how you document all the different things. Do you document them all in the same journal? Do you have several different journals? And she said she just uses one journal and mixes them all, and that would be fun to try as well. So I might try that next time instead of keeping things separately. But either way, the most important thing is just to keep documenting our lives, right? It's so fun to look through these later. And every time I kind of feel lazy about documenting, or just keep asking myself, is it worth it? That whenever I look at my older journals, I never think like this was a waste of time or anything like that. And it's always so fun to see pieces of life. So I think I'll just keep doing it the best I can whenever I have time. This piece that I'm gluing on right now was just a top piece from this paper, and how it was attached in the paper pack itself. And I kind of felt like there was a bit of an empty space here, and I wanted to add something to this corner. So I have this, and I also, I'm not sure what is the right word to say, punched or printed this Can't Sleep. And I think I'm gonna add it right here, just to remind myself about that night where I couldn't sleep, and I came here to my table, my craft table, and I came up with this idea for my next page. It just says Can't Sleep. And I think I had those moon stickers laying around somewhere, but I don't know where they are. If I find them later, I might add them to the, just like the moon cycles. It would be kind of nice to add it right here. So if I can find it, I will add it later. But I think the spread is almost done. I just want to add the date to it. So let me check what date it was. So today's the 20th, Friday was the 19th. So it was again in the middle of the night, but kind of early morning hours of the 19th when I sort of what I'm relating this to. I'm gonna go ahead and just stamp my date here in the corner. Thank you very much for watching my video. This is how my spread turned out. I'm still thinking about the idea for my title page and the cover. If you have any suggestions, please tell me. Otherwise, I will see you in my next video. Thank you very much for watching. Bye. I found the moon stickers. They're from this little set that I got a while back on Amazon. So I thought I'd just come back for a second and add the moon sticker to my spread. Of course, maybe I should have started peeling this off camera. It's always a struggle, huh? But this moon sticker is kind of fun. I've used quite a few of them in different journals. Not sure which way would be best. Maybe like this. So here's then the final spread with that moon sticker now attached. Thank you again for watching. Have a great weekend. Bye.